Hi everyone, welcome to my review of this very interesting IM, which I think you might have seen photos of on the HeadFi's Facebook page. On HeadFi's Facebook page, it's a very picturesque looking IM. So photos, it does come out well in photos. It's very very pretty. It's not cheap. It's $430, and this name is a mouthful. It's called the EarAcoustic Audio SPA Limited Edition Hi-Fi earphones. And I think there are other IMs that go with the similar name. And of course, I missed the last part, which is Silver Angel. So it's called EarAcoustic Audio SPA Limited Edition Silver Angel. It's of course called Silver Angel because it's got a lot of silver in it. So this is the box it comes with. It's a pretty interesting shaped box, and it opens up and reveals this sort of silver hockey puck IM case, and you get this booklet that I think is supposed to show a silver angel. This person doesn't look very angelic, but in any case, it's this sort of robot angel maybe. This is the hockey puck case. It's a decent looking case, decent feeling case, and of course this is the IM. This is not going to be a long review. It's a pretty decent IM. The background of the company is that this is a boutique brand, EarAcoustic Audio, that's evolved from the design lineage of TFZ, the fragrant zither, I think is what TFZ is called. A lot of people buy TFZs because they're super cheap. One or two of them are well tuned. It's not a very well regarded brand, I have to say, but the Silver Angel is a different league of product. I think it's a much better product. It's their statement product. It's also a limited edition that has a high degree of technical proficiency, and I think it's also fairly musical, that dreaded term, which means nothing, but that's to say it's a nice sounding IM. Okay, so the build quality and construction is evidently pretty impressive. These grooves catch light. It's pretty shiny. If you like blingy shiny things, you'll love this. It's pretty ergonomic and comfortable. There's this sort of snake-like thing emblazoned on it, and this I think looks like an eye, like a third eye, whatever. Single dynamic driver, of course. These are resin shells with metallic accents. Detachable 2-pin connector, and you get a 3.5 mm cable that's bundled with it. And you saw the leatherette case. It comes with ear tips. It's pretty easy to drive. And I found and drives well off a dongle, even like a campfire relay was very able to drive it well. In terms of tonality, guys, I like the bass. It's controlled tight. It's not a dominant bass. I do think it misses a little bit of sort of bass roundedness, but it sounds okay. I would not listen to it with rock and metal. The mids are forward, they're natural. The vocals are fantastic actually for the price. $430 is not a very easy price point to launch an IM into, because it competes with a lot of very good IMs. I mean, the whole category of very good IMs I think starts from around $250 all the way up to $500 and beyond. So you get a bunch of IMs at the $250 price point. My favorite is the Soft Ears Volume S, which is a fantastic IM that can rival any $500 IM. So this is coming in at a pretty sprinkly, pretty competitive, pretty congested price point. But the mids I think are fantastic. The treble is sparkly and extended. Technical performance is solid because I do get a resolution that matches up with this price point. It's a lot of nuance, especially in vocals. Soundstage is very impressive. I get a bit of a perceptually out of the head sort of soundstage. Very wide for single DD. It can also sound intimate when called for, so there's that fluidity and flexibility to the soundstage. Imaging is very impressive. It's distinct in terms of its layering. The instrument placement is natural. Again, the technical prowess, the technical chops do live up to the $430 price point, I would argue. Dynamics are smooth, transitions, the macro dynamics are decent, nothing to write home about. Microdynamics are its forte, a lot of nuance, and you're able to pick up the small changes in volume very easily. So this is an interesting IM, guys. I would rate it above the Moondrop IMs like Aria, Starfield, above the Dunu Falcons, other Dunu IMs. The Dunu BA IMs, I think I would take this over, even at a higher price points than the Falcon Ultra. Overall, guys, I mean, it's like I said, it's not for everyone. I mean, if you get this at a discount, if you get this used, do get it. I think the $430 are still going to be difficult for a lot of you because you get so many good IMs that are below this price point. But if you like what it looks like, if you like the packaging, this is a very impressive IM for vocals. I do think it's worth a shout. I mean, IMs are difficult, guys. It's very difficult to sort of do a blanket recommendation for an IM at $430 because a lot of other things should be taken into consideration. You know, let's say the presentation matters to a lot of you, you know, and many of you do like a lot of cheaper IMs than more expensive IMs. So that's what it is. IMs are interesting. IMs are interesting because I am one of those who would take a soft ears volume S over many IMs that are 5 times the price. You know, I have, of course, dabbled with really expensive IMs, but I would take the Jewel at $5,000, which can be had used for $3,000 over many IMs that are perhaps in the $9,000-$10,000 range. So IMs are very subjective, I think, more subjective than headphones in that sense of what you pay money for, because I don't think they scale as much with price. Controversial statement, but that's what I believe. So anyways, that's it, guys. The Silver Angel is a strong showing. It's their flagship. It's a strong showing. It's impressive. I would recommend it even for the price, but like I said, it's a congested price point of $400, and try before you buy. Sajid Ahmed signing out, and stay tuned for the next one. Bye bye.